Hey Stephanie, how are you? This is Al St. Louis, as you know, and I've been in your room a few times. I'm with True Colors Model and Talent, and I'd definitely like to be in there a lot more. So I'm making this personal video, wanted to send it out to you, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to showcase two things. First thing I'm going to showcase is a monologue from Darren Anthony's Secrets of a Black Boy, and the role that I'm playing in this is Sheldon. And the second piece that I'm sending, it's a spoken word piece that I have personally written. As you know, I'm a spoken word poet as well. And the name of that piece is called That Night. So I present this to you. Again, it's Al St. Louis, True Colors Model and Talent. Thank you for your time. I never thought this day would come. The city's closing us down. That's right. This little community center here is gone. We tried fighting, but the city insists that they're going to make our community better by building condos. And that only means that they want us out. And by us, I mean the folks who can't afford to buy the new mocha latte at the Starbucks they're building around the corner. Man, this community center has been here for more than 18 years. I remember when it first opened. I couldn't have been more than 12 years old. When all those rich kids were going to summer camp, we were coming right here to the rec. The rec took us on all kinds of trips. Roller skating, soccer tournaments, hockey hall of fame. Man, I used to love going on all those trips. Truth is, I guess I was just happy to get out of the house. Our walls were so thin that we could hear everything, including Jerome's loud ass pops. Yo, me and Jerome, that's my best friend, my homeboy. And we were partners in crime. If my moms or his moms didn't have enough money to send us on those trips, we would get our hustle on. We'd do anything. I remember breaking our backs selling lemonade to those rich folks over in Cabbagetown. We sold marbles, basketball cards. Look, you name it, we sold it. One day, right, the rec was going to Laser Quest. Big trip. And neither of our moms had enough money to send us, right? So what were we supposed to do? Well, now, big niggas, what you want me to do? You want to go to Laser Quest, or you want me to pay rent, eh? Choose one. So what do? Jerome's pops had a huge collection of pornos under his bed. Man, he had about 1 million of those joints. Driving into Miss Daisy, White Man Can't Hump, porn on the 4th of July. That was my favorite one. After we finished watching all of those joints, man, we'd rent it to the older kids for like $5 a tape. And for those kids who couldn't afford that, well, group screening, $2.50 with popcorn. Yo, those tapes flew out of our hands. Luckily enough, Jerome's pops never figured it out, but I'm saying, what was he going to do? Ask a bunch of 12-year-olds if we saw his blues? I don't think so. After our big movie screen and popcorn night, man, look, we made a killing. And let's just say, Jerome and I enjoyed our Laser Quest trip. But now all that's going to be gone. This place was home. I dreamt of white sandy beaches and blue seas, coral reefs and awkwardly shaped palm trees, hot sun and coconut water. I dreamt of a good life. That night, before I laid my head to rest and slowed my heart's pace in my chest, I thought of what life might be like if I took my final breath. No longer able to walk the earth in my physical form, no longer able to hold you in my arms. I cried. And as the tears rolled from my eyes down the side of my face, the pace of my heart quickened, hoping that the darkness of night would turn to the brightness of morning, because on my bed, I vowed that if God would allow me to breathe again, I would do everything that I can to help you breathe too. That night before I laid me down to sleep, I thought of you. I thought of the many ways in which your light has shone on me. And if this breath was to be my last, how sad I'd be that another day would pass without the opportunity to tell you exactly how I feel. Silence.